Guys, this is Scourge, just doing a little Bovada session, 5 and L because there's not too many 10 and L games running for some reason. It's Saturday night, Eastern time anyway, so hopefully tables will be pretty juicy, get into some fun spots, hopefully not too many fun spots, and yeah. Pretty much just started. I've played like maybe 5 hands. Uh, Obviously against short stacks, I'm never trying to do anything crazy with 7-5 here. I make a pair, which is nice. I can win in a showdown, but like I'm pretty much never betting here, and I'm always gonna fold to a bet. I actually think I can probably bet now. But when he almost 2 times pots it, I'm just getting out because he can easily have some sort of weird flush that came in or 2 pair that came in that he just didn't want to bet when he only had 1 pair. Open shoving 16 big blinds. That's, seems valid. With King 5 offsuit. I'm just going to try to bump it up and isolate here. I'm probably willing to stack off against either of, well, any of the short stacks really. But ideally I would just get it in, go up against the bigger stack. There's a lot of short stacks playing. I think I'm just going to flat this in position. It's a little weird because he's so short stacked. I mean, he's only got, how much does he have? 30 big blinds? Yeah. Well, that guy before didn't shove 18 then, did he? Oh yeah, it was 84 cents. Anyway, yeah, normally there aren't this many short stacks. And they're definitely not so varied. Like normally there'll be people who will buy in for the minimum. I'm just gonna take a stab at this when they both check to me. I'm gonna have position on the turn still. He's gonna have a ton of draws. Maybe like 8x. He can definitely check call Queen X. He leads out for 2 big blinds. It kind of looks like a blocking bet that he might do with a flush draw. So I'm just gonna bet or raise and hope to take it down, and I can actually bet probably a fair amount of rivers for when he misses. It's not a great card because like he can have plenty of flush draws that just hit a 9, but what the hell? Well now it kind of looks like he's just betting with some weird value hand, but I'm getting 20 to 1, so I'm just gonna call and take the loss basically. Oh no, I'm ahead. And that's Bovada, everyone. Yay. Yeah, so he did have a flush draw on the flop and turn, so that was, I guess, his. I mean, it was clearly a blocking bet on the turn, and then on the river, I'm not really sure what he was trying to do. Another blocking bet, but like there's no more cards to come. Pretty weird hand. I don't know if he thought he might be able to take it down, but when I bet and then raised the turn. Anyway, yeah, so Bovada's a little bit annoying because you can only 4-table. And obviously I'm running into already the problem of I'm not getting enough to actually talk about that that it goes by. Yeah, I thought about leading out here, but it's It's just not worth it when I have like no pot equity probably when he calls. And again here, just not really getting too out of line in multi-way pots. Just there's no reason to like go crazy trying to win the 15 cents in here when, oh, and I have the best hand again. There's no point going crazy trying to win a small pot when I wouldn't even have gotten involved. I just happened to be in the big blind. I'm going to c-bet here because it's a good board to c-bet. He can't have some draws, but it's really hard for him to have a pair here. So, and he's going to fold like when he doesn't pick up some kind of equity, which is a fair amount of the time on that board. I think sometimes people get a little freaked out when they see a flush draw board and they're like, well, like I'm not going to get too many folds, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to make a fairly standard 3-bet here. It's even more standard on Bovada because people, I mean, I've seen just some crazy stack off ranges. You can't even really call them ranges because it's almost like they just decide that at that point it's the right hand to shove. And I don't mean like the right spot given factors, I mean just like randomly pick. Like, oh, I'm gonna 4-bet all in now because I can. This is like, oops, this is like a little bit thin to isolate for value, but I think people are playing so fit or fold that I'm probably justified in isolating pretty much anything from the button with full stacks. And again, isolating here, going a little bigger. It's a little awkward if this guy calls, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. I have a good enough hand to raise. Interestingly enough, we get called by the big blind. I don't think I necessarily get a ton of folds on this flop, but I get there's plenty that I can bet on the turn that like his whole range hates, and sometimes he'll fold anyway. I'm just gonna call with the 2-pair here. It's not nitty exactly, but it's so easy for him to have some weird hand like that. But I also don't feel like I can fold. We get 3-bet, and this guy calls. It's one of those gross spots because like it's the perfect squeeze spot, but like no one at 5-0 like knows what a squeeze is, so I'm gonna make a kind of nitty lay down here. And like when this board, even with position, like when this board comes out and he bets half pot, even if he folds, it's like we're not really excited. We probably have to call the flop. The turn breaks off and he bets again. Like we kind of just hate life a little bit. If we were deeper here, I'd consider flatting, but I'm actually gonna overlimp this. This thing it plays really well, and it's not that likely that I get raised by someone behind me just because people aren't raising that much. They're very passive. And yeah, I expect to go like 5-way a lot. And even if, like, say, you know, he raises, I can call this now because they're never folding. It's not great because now the SPR is a little smaller, but it's not really the end of the world at all. And it's going to be so easy to get away from hands where I just completely brick like this. Well, I guess I have some backdoor draws, but effectively completely brick. He checked the flop and I checked behind because I wasn't really paying attention, but I'm actually going to bet here. Just because, I mean, I have a pair, I don't mind taking down the pot, and he can still actually call me with worse. There's lots of different draws out there that I could definitely see him completing. On other sites, my default when someone would complete the small blind and I'd be in the big blind is that I would just raise because I would take down the pot a ton, but at Bovada it seems like Yeah. At Bovada, it seems like on average they're not doing that too much. If they're completing, it's because they want to see a flop, and I haven't really experimented with like making some ridiculous sizing, like making it 5 big blinds instead of like 3 big blinds when they complete, but just kind of seems like it's not really worth it, especially HUDless, because you don't really know who you're playing against until you've played on that table with them. And so it's going to be, you're not really going to have any basis for knowing when they will fold. Again, I'm just betting here because, again, paired board, and it's a little weird because he's short stacked, but I expect him to fold a ton. I think he already folded to a c-bet on like a similarly textured board, I think. Maybe that was over here. I don't remember. I kind of gave up on taking notes. I was taking notes for a while on people, but the thing is that, I mean, notes are only so useful, and a lot of the notes that I would take I'd be able to remember anyway, or just the course of a session. And typically if I were starting at a new site and taking notes, I would get to keep those notes, and the workload would be kind of front loaded, where I'd have to take a lot of notes in the beginning, but then I'd have notes on regs and stuff. But now with this, your notes get erased, so it's just you have to constantly take notes if you're going to take notes, and I just don't think it's worth the mental effort that it takes to do. I'm just going to bet because I have a pair, and there's this flush and straight draws. He snap calls me, so a lot of the time he's going to have a pair or a pretty good draw, and a lot of his draws just made a pair anyway, so I'm just basically giving up on this hand. If it checks down and I win, then awesome. But I can just fold to this. There's really no point in trying to play this when these guys are both really short. If nothing else, this is an exercise in paying attention to stack sizes. One thing that I've been trying to pay more attention to, that I've been doing work on, is c-betting. It's kind of one of those things where, well, as with pretty much everything in poker, you go through a progression where you're like, all right, you start off thinking that, like, yeah, I'm pretty good at this, right? Like, I know what I'm doing. And then, like, you read some stuff, you find out maybe your preconceptions about how things are supposed to be done, or maybe a little bit wrong. And then you learn more about the topic, and then you maybe start playing it somewhat, and you're like, wow, man, okay, now I really understand this. And then I think a lot of people stop there, for one thing, but then at some point you might come back to the topic, which is what I've done recently, and kind of realize that maybe you're not applying things as well or as consistently, or maybe didn't understand as fully as you thought you did. And that's kind of what happened with me for c-betting. Oh, someone better 3-bet me. I don't want to go 5-way. I'm actually going to value bet this. It is a value bet. It's kind of a weird spot, but there's draws, worse nines, etc. This is the guy I would least expect to have a jack on the flop, because I think he's fairly likely to bet it. Not super likely, but I think I'm going to get looked up by a 9 a lot here, where he folds. This is really awkward sizing. I think I'm just going to put enough to put this guy all in and hope he shoves his queen jack. It's Jack 8. Call it Jack 8. Wow. Well, that's not how that was supposed to go. I actually missized here. I didn't see there were 2 limpers. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I mean, that's Bovada. Like, I can't really complain about it because, like, that's the kind of play that's just absolutely hemorrhaging money. I mean, he's just handing me dollar bills when he does that. It'd be simpler if he just, like, you know, hit me up through PayPal. I'm just honestly c-betting here because I don't hate taking down the pot. I don't mind getting it all in against this guy, and we just have a ton of equity. But I think I'm going to check behind here because I don't really realistically see getting any folds. I think he's going to have tons of jacks. I think he's going to have tons of 2-pair now. I'm not sure you'd check a straight on the turn, but he can have straights too. And that's our money card. We have the nuts now, so I'm just going to shove it in. Because his stack size is pretty perfect, and I think we can get looked up by 2-pair here sometimes. Kind of wonder what this guy had. I actually can look at it in a second. Alright, he had bottom pair. Okay, well, I mean, you know, I don't mind getting looked up by bottom pair, especially when it works out, but it still sometimes blows my mind a little bit just how weak people's call-off ranges are. Even when you're short stacked, I mean, you shouldn't really be taking a hand like, well, you shouldn't really be playing a hand like 6-7 there anyway, just because you don't have the stack size to even get implied odds. So you're really just praying for a good hand anyway. But that being said, 3-way on that flop, you're just like never in a million years good. And even if you are somehow good, you're probably only like a 60% favorite anyway. Not much going on. I feel like I should just start eating Skittles to fill the silence. Oh, you have a fortune cookie. Maybe I should eat a fortune cookie. Spice things up. I was playing live the other day and I got Chinese food while I was there and I didn't eat my fortune cookie. This is exciting. I can like read my fortune and everything out loud. It's gonna be something really weird. I'm probably just gonna be like, no. Do you eat it first or do you read the fortune first? I feel like you read the fortune first. Alright. Oh, see, this I hate. See, this it's not even a fortune. This is like one of my pet peeves. I'll like complain about it in a second. So, lovers come and go, but friends are always there. Like that's not a fortune. How is that? That doesn't tell me something that's going to happen. It's not a fortune. It's a truism. And now I'm getting 8-1 here, so I'm calling. It's a truism. It's like this is a thing that happens. That's not a fortune. Come on. Oh, but I can learn Chinese if I want to. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna end up saying something terrible if I try to pronounce this. If you want to learn how to say winter, though, just like, you know, come ask me. I have some lucky numbers there. That's pretty exciting. But really, like, is it really that hard to write like a cliche? Even if it's a cliche fortune, like you will stumble upon something good today. Like that's fine. I'll take cheesy fortune over cheesy truism. But whatever. I'm ranting at this point because no spots are coming up. This is a little. I think this is just a fold because all I really have is gut shot and overs, and my overs probably aren't good when they do hit. Well, that was a pretty good card for us, but even getting 6-1, like all our gut shot outs aren't even that safe because there's a flush draw, and it gets gross. Even if they keep betting small, you're like, well, I feel like I'm just being bled to death slowly and painfully. What the hell did he have? That had to be like some weird 9. Right? Wait. What? Ace King? How the hell do you have Ace King there? How does an Ace hit the river? Sick life. Okay. Focused. I honestly can't decide whether I want to be... Oh wow, that is just disgusting. I mean, I really don't think I can c-bet this profitably. It's just... It's gross. Yeah, I check. Oh, money. Money in the bank. Oh, he's betting. He is king queen. He's got king queen. Really? No. He doesn't have king queen. He's queen 10 or queen jack. It's like, how do you have a queen? Can I raise? I probably have to raise though. Probably still have to raise. So stupid. Okay. Let's pot. We'll just blow him out of the pot, right? Yeah. Have some of that, you jerk. What? Also, I'm probably calling on the top because an unknown with like a small stack just randomly shoving doesn't usually worry me too much when I have a decent hand. Wow. Okay, I don't really know why he was betting the turn, but cool, yay, me. Yeah, so see, we're flipping. It's fine. It's fine. We're flipping. We want to flip. We run good. Okay. Whew. Did you hear how worried I was there? I was really worried there. Oh man, I almost forgot that I had a fortune cookie to eat. Okay, here we go. I'll tell you how it is. That was a good fortune cookie. That was good stuff. I do think it's a little funny when people show their hands when everyone just like mucks pre-flop and like clearly didn't have any kind of hand that might have been even close to a call. And they're like, oh man, look how unlucky I got. I had ace king but nobody wanted to call. Like, no, just deal with it. That happens all the time. Okay. They're really short. I think I'm gonna raise, but I don't like it. Probably gonna get called by both and with the flop and hate life. Yep. Yep. And this is like just smashing their collective range, so I'm just side check folding really. I mean, I might be ahead. They can have like king 9, queen jack, weird crap that like shouldn't really be limp calling, but does anyway. What? Well, king 9 just got there, but I expect like someone's gonna have. I have to call this if he doesn't call because I can't like not see. And also because we're ahead half the time, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I say that Bovada is kind of fishy. Like, I'm like, I'm behind, I side call, and then like I'm awkwardly ahead with ace high. This guy's got a almost full stack, so I'm gonna 3-bet this. It's basically a 3-bet bluff, but I also have position, so I'm gonna be able to outplay him on at least some flops. And we get cold called, and the original raiser calls, and we catch this flop. This is kind of gross because there aren't really any good turn cards for us other than maybe like an ace. So I think with a pair in hand, I kind of have to bet, but it's like I'm practically semi-bluffing because when I get called, I'm just hating life. But I think I expect to take the pot down a ton or get raised by like a 10. What? How? Who are you? What are you? Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't really know what they're doing. I guess they could call with like pocket pairs 6s through 8s. They can slow play sets, I guess. They can have 10s, Jack 10, Queen 10, King 10, Ace 10. If he bets, I'm probably folding. If he bets and he calls, I'm definitely folding. He only has. I mean, if I want to do anything, I'd have to go all in here. And there's just like no way in hell that I'm ahead. I don't see this board hitting anyone ever, so I'm gonna go for a kind of thin c-bet. And that's my cue to get out. You have a pocket pair. You have a pocket pair. What? How come the one hand I 3-bet, everyone's got a monster? I'm just gonna flat here because I really hate like cold 4-betting jacks because that's like practically a bluff. This is a great board. I almost want to donk out. My check raise seems like it's probably better. I can rep draws, not that he's necessarily hand reading at all. But then again, I'm not sure what I'm ahead of. He did 3-bet, so like when he checks, it looks like ace king a ton, and I'm just forced to bet. It's gonna be ace king, ace queen. He might not 3-bet ace queen actually. A lot of these players are 3-betting like never, so it's a little bit weird that he didn't throw out a bet on that flop if he did have ace king. But maybe he's like, ace king's a drawing hand. I'm gonna try to draw and make my hand. I'm gonna draw to one pair. 9-7 suited, 9-7 offsuit. It's not quite 9-7 suited, so you know it's not really the nuts. And I'm a nit, so I play really good hands like 9-7 suited. Standard raise with 6s, despite the fact that like everyone's short stacked. It's like I almost want to fold it pre-flop because I know I'm going to get called and just brick the flop, and it just gets ugly. It's never pretty out of position. Never like, oh yeah, I'm really excited c-betting for value on like Queen 10-4. Close. Yeah, it's rigged. It's totally rigged. I certainly wasn't planning for getting 2 callers, so I think I'm just trying to hit a 2-outer here. Which he almost gives me odds to do. I bet I have implied odds to call here, right? Oh, that should have been a 6. If that was a 6, it'd be like the best. It'd be like the best hand ever. Hmm, 4-1's not good enough. Pink. Please shove. Oh, what are you doing? What? Like, what do you even 9? It's just like, how do you? How was 9 good there? 9's not good there. It's okay. I probably call with a 9 there too. Oh, he had 9-7. He had the nuts pre-flop. Again, not really going to go crazy with my big blind here, but I am going to call. If he bets again, I can probably just fold, assuming it's some sort of reasonable size. Sure. You got it. Show bluff. Big man. Nine seven suited. It's because it wasn't suited that he didn't win. I have an ace. I raise. Fold. I want to steal your money. No. Hey, that's a nice flop. Take it down. Take it down. Be interesting if he raised. I was about to say it's interesting. It'd be interesting if he raised here, but he's giving me 3.5 to 1, 4 to 1. He's giving me 4 to 1. So I call, and I brick, and this guy 3-bets me, and I'm getting a really good price, but I have a bad hand, so I fold. He checks behind after check raising me, which, I mean, can he check raise 9-8 for value? Like, I mean, I don't think he would call it value, but he might, so I'm just trying to hit my card, which I don't. I might be ahead sometimes, like of a flush draw, but I have to fold if he bets. Oh, God, what? How do you size like that? Get out of here. We practically flopped the nuts here. If he calls, I'm definitely just calling. I mean, I'm getting roughly 3 to 1. I think I just like calling. And bricking. I mean, he raised under the gun. Oh, wow. I pretty much have to bet here, I think. I'm just a little worried I'm going to get looked up by, like, pocket jacks or something weird. But no, he just c-bet. When he checks the turn, it's just like, it's so hard to put him on an overpair. Like, I could see him getting, you know, a little squeamish with, like, pocket 8s. And I'd be a little bit worried that he'd call pocket 8s on the river, but I just have to go to a bet when I just have to bet the river when he checks behind on the turn. I have to buy more money, buy more chips. Oh man, I would have had a pair and a flush draw. It's like the nuts. Except when I brick everything, which has been happening a lot lately. Bam! I don't always open Ace 10 offsuit under the gun, but I'm not technically under the gun really because this guy's sitting out. And I mean, it's Saturday and everyone's playing just god awful, so I don't think it's all that bad. See, it was a little bit weird because now like everyone is short stacked with me, and we bink the nuts. This is like the eternal nuts. Like if anyone has me beat, I'll be shocked. Okay, well he just let out, which if he's ever gonna have me beat, he's probably. It's like an interesting spot, but I mean I kind of have to raise here, and I'm probably getting it in because he's gonna get it in with like Queen 10 and be excited about it. If he calls, I'm in kind of a weird spot, but I expect to get heads up so much. And we're just trying to get all in now. Did we bink? No. Oh. 4-1. 4-1. Now he's gonna tank fold Jack 10. 10-4. Yeah. Soul read. On his part, kinda. Oh man, it's like, it's so dissatisfying busting out short stacks. Like, we're just gonna rebuy for like that awkward $1.50. And then you're like, well, I just made a good read and play to like win your dollar. And now I have to do it again. Like, you know, there's never, I mean, I know there's a reason they play short stacked, but you can never win more money off of them. It's like a kind of weird spot to check raise, but I really want to check raise for some reason. It just feels like a good spot to check raise. I'm not excited about it, but let's pot. Let's pot, okay. Yeah. I don't know, like, I'm going to be ahead at so much, and there's still draws out there, and I don't know, when he bets 5 cents, it's just like, I mean, I have top pair. Like, give me a break here. I'm not going anywhere. Ah, reserve battery power. Go away. Whoops, didn't mean to make that so big. I think I have to bet here again, because draws. And he was already to fold. I'm not super excited about c-betting this board, so I'm not going to. He checks behind, I'm like probably ahead, and I don't really mind just checking it down. Now I'm like really probably ahead, unless he just binked a queen, but I can still probably fold. I was gonna say I could fold if he bets. What the hell? This is like, I mean, I'm not folding, obviously, but like, do you really? Yeah, of course. You just back into a queen. He made the maximum, though. If he makes it 10 cents, I'm folding. So he made the maximum off me. Well done. Good play, sir. Nice hand. I'm going to 3-bet this and not really be too worried about getting it in against him. Just like, the short stacks are just like getting in a ridiculously wide range. And we flop well again. We haven't really been making too many of our draws, but, you know. I mean, I'm never going anywhere here, so may as well just get it in. Wow, and obviously just like, I love how he flops that, and yet we're still basically flipping, because like, queen is good, ace is good, 9 is good, backdoor flush draw, which is what I hit, is good. Actually, wait, is that flipping? That's probably pretty damn close to flipping. I'm going to isolate here. It's a little weird because of his stack size again, but ace 9 suited, pretty playable. 8 high. 8 high is good. Please tell me 8 high is good. It's like totally good. Oh, no. Never mind. Wow. Just we're flopping well here. Oh, actually, I thought I flopped a flush there. Okay. Just got like all kinds of outs here. Oh, come on. Come on now. That's not what I wanted. Oh, he sits out. Boo. Can I fold this? Can I fold like drawing to half the deck? No, I can't fold. Not good enough. Oh, we bink. We bink so hard, but I'm not betting. I want to bet fold. I hate bet folding. Oh my god, what? What do you... What? How do you have queen 9? How do you have queen 9? Queen... Fuck. What? How? You... What? But actually, what? God, how did you just back into a goddamn set? Alright. Isolating. Check folding. I'm just calling here. I'm getting like insane odds right now. Well, okay, 3-1's not insane, but you know, relatively insane. Checked her out on the flop, didn't it? Oh, we bink. Open ender. Bink, bink, bink. Bink, bink, bink. Oh, what? Oh, I can call. 5-1. And brick. Brickety brick, brick. I'm just gonna call here. I think I'm probably ahead of his opening range, but I'm not really sure. Like I kind of have yet to figure out what the average Bovada player is actually opening. I think I'll fold jack high, perhaps. Oh, you rivered you. What have you got to say about that? We flopped pretty well. I'm kind of inclined to just call here and let him keep betting. I'm not sure if our raise might be better. It's hard to see what we're getting called by if we raise though. So I think I'll just call. It's kind of sick because if he like triple barrels, I'm probably gonna have to fold because they're just so passive. If he checks here, I'm probably gonna check and go for a value bet on the river to get value from like queen jack. Oh man, this is getting ugly. Oh, just river him. Just river him the best card for his range. Thanks. Fuck. Ace queen. Can tell they have ace queen here. That's the awkward thing. Like, you might do something stupid like that, but they're so passive normally. I'm probably like behind ace king a ton here. Just like really nasty. Flop a king. River probably like saves me money because let's be honest, I'm probably calling if the ace doesn't come. Oops. What? What? I almost want to call. Like this has gotta be good, right? Jack 9 suited. Oh no! Why? Oh fuck. Okay, not as bad as I thought. I thought I flopped a straight draw. I mean, I thought I flopped a straight flush. Whew. Not a straight flush, just a straight. Holy mother. Okay. All right. They're fine. We're fine here. It's no big deal. Just, you know, if they don't open shove under the gun. Fucking ace 3 offsuit. Snap calls king jack. Snap calls, pocket sevens. King jack is good. Yeah, that seems legit. Anyway. I did that thing where I forgot to check when I started, and now I have no idea how long this has been going. It's probably been like, what, 20 minutes? Maybe half an hour? Not too long. I'll go a while longer anyway. Just like, man. Sometimes, like I don't really usually get bored playing poker, like, ever. Even live, like, live it's, like, much more interesting, usually, for me, because you just, I don't know, there's more character, I guess. But, sometimes I get bored playing online just for tabling, because this happens where I'm literally staring at the table waiting for the next hand. And I mean, I guess that's how a lot of people feel about live, who have started out playing online, and they're like getting in like 500 hands an hour or more, and then they go to live and it's like 25 hands an hour if they're lucky, and they're like, well, shit. I'm bored out of my goddamn mind. I could start singing. I could sing for you guys. Ducky got mad at me when I did. Or no, he thought it was funny. I can't always tell the difference, honestly, because like half of his emotions are anger. Just like complain to Marginal about how Ducky's annoying. Oh, that's sick. You just got like one outer. No, you could hit an ace too, but sick life, man. Sick life. Alright, somehow I'm down on like. Been down a lot. They're not really that deep. Oh, thank you. I can fold now. I really probably would have raised that if they were deeper. For once, I'm not on Skype while making a video. Figured it's probably better. Like randomly typing in the side, making sure I don't have like anything up here that I don't want to post on the internet. Man, no spots. Come on. Give me some spots. There you go. There's going to be a spot. I can feel it. There's going to be... I'm going to get 3-bet, and I'm going to flat. What? Seriously? I'm going to flat, and it's going to come like Jack 10 5 with like 1 spade. I mean, that's like pretty close. You gotta give me, that's like the same type of board texture really, except we just don't have a gut shot. I'm gonna check, and he's gonna check behind him and be like, well, that's probably ace king. Can I bet him off ace king? No, he's gonna bet when he tanks like that. Now I have to fold, because he actually bets 3/4 pot. And I'm drawing 2 a pair. Oops. Sigh life. It's a little nitty of a fold. Oh my goodness. God, do we have any 10 and L tables running? I'm seriously dying here. 5 and L. Could start some 25 and L. Watch me play above my bankroll. That's fun, right? Shit, like where are all the 10 and L tables? Oh, there's one. Oh no, I forgot I can't open more than 4. Oh no. Just sit out on my big blind here. Short stackers everywhere anyway. This is like not even a thing. What? I totally clicked that button like 5 minutes ago. Bam. Yes. Alright. Where are you? Really? Oh my god, what? Really? Limp 3-bet? Really? And also this table's full? Fuck you. Come on. There we go. Action Central. I mean, I either have to shove all in. And he's got $1.50, so I'm risking $1.30 to win. $1.30 to win. What? I said time bank. Did I already click that? I probably already clicked that. It's okay, I was probably gonna fold anyway. Whoa! Got hands everywhere. No! What? What the fuck? That did not... That's not a thing. How is that a thing? Didn't I have a hand right here? Fine, whatever. Oh my god. If you have 10s or something, I'm gonna be pissed. Just give him a 4. No, I didn't really want to give him a 4, by the way. Gonna ISO. Gonna try to get on another 10-0 table. No one's like crazy short anymore, so it's not that bad, but what? Like, this is never a good play. Like, I really want to call. I really, really, really want to call. Just want to call. Oh my god. King. Well, you mucked it, so, you know, good for you, I guess, if you actually had that. What did I have? Did I have King Queen that hand too? No, I had King 9, it was isolating. What the? Jeez. I'm just like on tilt from not being able to click buttons. Just start like open shoving pre-flop. It's basically what they're doing. Fit right in. Don't really have enough equity in here to continue. Sure, I'll sit out this one. Oh, this is the one where everyone's short stacked. I'll just sit out. Profit, baby. Actually, don't sit. Oh, nah, screw it. I'll try to get on 2 more tables. Hey, money. This table just started, actually. That's pretty weird. Some guy's 240 on the table. Yeah, that seems legit. Just go. That's fine. Go away. How did I end up paying 10 cents there? Did I misclick? Must have misclicked. Accidentally posted? I don't know. Alright, time to outplay some noobs. I mean, value bet relentlessly. Yeah, that was what I meant. Getting 7-1. I'm just kind of inclined to call and see if I can bink something awesome. Like a flush draw with top pair. Trips. Brick. I mean, this is a pretty good flop to c-bet, so I'm gonna do it. Too big. There we go. I actually could probably c-bet small. We get snap called by shorty. That means give up. He's got something. Might be ahead. We can have draws. Like gut shots. It's so sick. Like sometimes I just feel like value betting king high there, you know? Like on the turn. But then I feel stupid when he like shoves. Actually, he only had $1, so I'd be shoving anyway. Oh man, this is bad. There's like nothing going on here. Just got nothing going on. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna end the video because this is just like no spots. Like I might keep playing, but I feel kind of bad. This isn't even maybe worth posting because there's literally nothing happening. So yeah, this was Scourge. Hope you enjoyed watching me puts around at 5-0 in Bovada. And yeah, I haven't been making too many videos lately, but hopefully I'll start making more. See ya.